This is Andy Purewal for ID Boxing. We are here in Las Vegas and I'm joined by the undisputed lightweight champion Devin Haney. Devin, firstly, how is life? How are things going?
Life is amazing. I'm blessed. Alhamdulillah. Training is great. Training hard and looking forward to October 15th.
Devin, take me back to the night you became undisputed champion. That feeling when you heard and Manu, how much better of a feeling was that because of the back and forths you had with George? Obviously, your father getting in on very, very late notice. Just somewhat that feeling when you heard it.
Yeah, I mean, it was a blessing. I was happy that I finally, won the fight. I had those words. I had all the belts. All the hard work paid off. And yeah.
Throughout the entire duration of the build-up, you was never phased. Being out there in Australia rather, on your own, without your father, it never got to you. Talk about the mental side of things. How did you find that feeling like maybe if you had effectively the whole of Australia against you?
I mean, I had a lot of fans in Australia. I had my people with me, so it didn't really affect me. I knew what he was going to do. I knew he was going to bring that to the table. I knew he was going to, try to get in my head. So I was prepared for whatever, and it showed in the ring.
October 15th, obviously the rematch takes place live on Sky Sports in the UK, Devin. Is there anything more you feel George can do in this fight? Because in the first bout, it seemed relatively comfortable for you, and everybody said you never really had to change gear effectively.
Yeah, there is more that he can do, but I will use his aggression and his his game plan, his new game plan, against him, and I will come out victorious. So it will work better in my favor with him, being more aggressive and coming with the stuff that he's going to come with.
It was a comfortable victory for you on the night. What more do you want to show yourself, though? Is there a chance that we might see more of an aggressive side from you? Maybe look for the stoppage.
I just got to see. Tune in October 15th. I will show an even better Devin Haney than in the last fight.
People were surprised in the first fight, like I said, that maybe you didn't need to step up through the gears, like maybe George wasn't able to challenge you more. Was you at any point kind of surprised that George never changed his approach?
No, I mean, he was trying. He was trying to swing for the fences. He was trying to do anything that he could to land a big shot, but I was ready for whatever. It was my skill set that stopped him from doing that. It wasn't what he was trying to do. He was trying to, be aggressive and land big shots, but it was my skill set that stopped him.
Devin, I know you don't want to look beyond October 15th, but if you win, what next?
When I win, we'll talk about it.
I'm going to throw some names at you naturally. The Vasily Lomachenko fight's been discussed. I know to Gervonta Davis you've had some interactions there over social media, but who tops the list for you, of Lomachenko bout or Gervonta?
I mean, the most realistic fight right now is Loma. It's the easiest fight to be made, but we just got to see after October 15th. Then we'll see what's next. But the most realistic fight is Loma.
How do you feel you'd fare against Loma? I know you say you'll back yourself to win, but if a fight was to be made, challenging yourself against somebody who is considered to be one of the best natural boxers in the sport.
I mean, you rate him that. I don't rate him that. It is what it is. We'll see when we step in the ring if he's what they say he is.
One thing we obviously saw with George when he became champion, he wanted to face the best, got straight into the ring with you. Do you want to kind of carry it on, especially listening to you here now? You want to face the other leading guys at 135, or if you did end up moving up the other guys at 140?
Yeah, I want to fight the best fighters. I want to fight the best guys. I've been saying this for forever, and it will show. I will keep fighting the best and keep beating them one by one.
Talk about the Gervonta Davis fight. Do you feel that you will ever cross paths?
Hopefully, hopefully we do eventually, but we got to see if he even wants that. He's getting older and he still hasn't fought any of the top guys, and it showed that he don't really want to fight the top guys. So we'll see.
How much longer do you feel you have at 135, Devin?
I got to see how I feel after this fight. Last fight I felt great. I felt strong. Obviously I'm huge for the weight, but my nutritionist did a great job, and my weight is coming along good so far. So we just got to see.
Just a couple of fights. I want to quickly get your thoughts on Canelo-Golovkin this weekend. How do you see the trilogy bout playing out?
I think it's a great fight still. Obviously the most was back in Canelo, but I just see Triple G putting up a tough fight as well.
You backing Canelo?
Yeah, I'm going with Canelo, but I don't think it's going to be as easy as what everybody thinks.
And Spence-Crawford, terms agreed there. Your thoughts on that undisputed bout when it's officially announced?
They both my boys. I just want to be a fan and watch, and may the best man win.
Final one. I just want to talk about your relationship with Jake Paul. I've seen you've had kind of a blossoming relationship there. Where did that all come from?
Yeah, I've been knowing Jake for a while now. I used to like we used to train together like back in like some years ago before, you know, like he was, I want to say this was like when he was preparing for I don't know, one of his early like one of his first fights. So I've been knowing him Jake for a while, and yeah, just as time grown, we just got cooler and cooler.
What have you made of his role in boxing?
He's doing great. I think he's far ahead of the other influencers. So yeah,
Devin, I appreciate that. Thank you.
thank you.